Okay, let's tackle this query. The user wanted a news report in Portuguese about the San Jose Sharks, showing interest in Nick Robertson from the Maple Leafs and Ryan Reeves' thoughts on him. The previous example used a bold opening question, so I need to come up with a similar engaging hook. First, I need to structure a report following the guidelines, a strong emotional hook, engaging language, and a natural flow. The user mentioned avoiding markdown and using plain text. The example had sections like introduction, body with subsections, and a conclusion with a call to action. I should start with a question that grabs attention. Maybe something like, what the next big trade in the NHL involve a rising star and a California connection? That ties in the Sharks and Robertson's background. Next, the introduction should set the scene. Mention Cam Robinson's report, the Sharks' interest, and the context of Robertson's performance. Highlight his career-high stats and the fact that he's in the final year of his contract, making him a trade target. Then, discuss Ryan Reeves' comments. Since he played with Robertson in Toronto, his insights add credibility. Include his quotes about Robertson's skills and personality. Also, mention Reeves' role with the Sharks and how he's helping Macklin Celebrini, which shows the team strategy. I need to balance the sections between the trade interest and Reeves' perspective. Make sure to explain why the Sharks would be interested, Robertson's age, skill, and fit with their young team. Also, touch on the potential impact if the trade happens. In the conclusion, summarize the key points and end with a call to action, encouraging comments and likes. Keep the tone enthusiastic and engaging, similar to the previous example. Check for any repetition, and ensure the flow is smooth. Avoid technical terms. Keep it conversational but professional. Make sure all the key points from the user's provided data are included. Sharks' interest, Robertson stats, Reeves quotes, and the context of contracts and team strategies. Finally, proofread to ensure no markdown is used and that the Portuguese is correct. The user specified to avoid bold text, so all headings and emphasis should be in plain text. Make sure the word count is around 1,000 to 1,800 words, as per the guidelines. What the next big trade in the NHL involves a rising star and a California connection. The Toronto Maple Leafs 2025-26 season is already shaping up to be a roller coaster, but one name is sparking fresh speculation: Nick Robertson. According to Cam Robinson of Elite Prospects, the San Jose Sharks have reportedly shown interest in acquiring the 24-year-old forward, reigniting rumors that could shake up the Western Conference. With Robertson entering the final year of his contract and the Sharks eyeing a playoff push, the stage is set for a blockbuster move. But what does Ryan Reeves, Sharks forward and former Leafs teammate of Robertson, think about the potential trade? Let's dive into the details. Robertson's rise and the Sharks' interest in Nick Robertson has quietly become one of the Leafs' most consistent performers. Last season, he set career highs with 15 goals and 34 points in 69 games, logging regular ice time as a top six forward. His ability to find the back of the net and his two-way play have made him a valuable asset for Toronto. Now, with Mitch Marner sidelined for part of the season, Robertson's role has expanded, and his name is being floated as a trade target. The Sharks' interest isn't surprising. San Jose, led by young stars like Macklin Celebrini and Logan Cooley, is building for the future but also needs immediate upgrades. Robertson's age, 24, skill set and California roots. He grew up in Pasadena alongside his brother Jason, a Dallas Stars forward, make him an intriguing fit. As Robinson notes, multiple Western Conference teams are reportedly circling, but the Sharks' connection adds a personal twist. Ryan Reeves on Robertson. He's a smart, skilled player, Ryan Reeves, who spent 2 seasons with the Leafs before joining the Sharks in 2024, offered insight into Robertson's game during a recent interview with Sharks Hockey Digest. He's very skilled. Reeves said he's got a great shot and he finds ways to score. Every time he steps on the ice, he finds a way to make a play. He's a little guy, but he's got a big heart. Reeves' praise highlights what makes Robertson special: his hockey IQ and clutch ability. Despite his 5 feet 10 inches frame, Robertson's quick hands and sharp instincts have earned him respect across the league. Reeves also emphasized Robertson's quiet confidence and work ethic, traits that align with the Sharks' culture under head coach David Quinn. But would a trade make sense for both teams? For the Leafs, moving Robertson could free up cap space and add depth in return. For the Sharks, acquiring a proven scorer like Robertson would bolster their top six and provide a mentor for young players like Celebrini. Reeves, who was brought in to help develop Celebrini, sees a potential synergy. Nick's the kind of guy who can play with young guys and help them grow. He's got that old school grit, but also the modern game's creativity. The bigger picture, trade logic and team goals. While no deal is confirmed, the Sharks' interest in Robertson reflects a broader trend. Teams in the West are aggressively pursuing offensive upgrades. With the Leafs already linked to a potential trade for a top four defenseman, Robertson could become a key piece in a multiplayer deal. For San Jose, pairing him with Celebrini and Cooley would create a dynamic top line capable of carrying the team in the playoffs. Reeves also hinted at the Shark strategy of blending youth with experience. "We've got Macklin and Logan, but we need leaders," he said. Nick's got that. He's not loud, but he's respected in the room. He works hard, and that's contagious. This aligns with the Sharks' rebuild, which prioritizes character and accountability as much as talent. Risks and rewards, of course. Any trade involving Robertson carries risks. The Leafs would need to ensure they receive fair value, likely a mix of draft picks and a young prospect. For the Sharks, the gamble is whether Robertson can stay healthy and replicate his 2024-25 production in a new system. His contract, expiring in 2026, adds urgency, as a trade now could maximize his value. For fans, the question remains, is this the move that propels the Sharks into contention? With a young core and a veteran like Reeves to guide them, San Jose could be on the cusp of a playoff run. Meanwhile, the Leafs might use a trade to address their defensive needs or add another offensive weapon. Final whistle. A trade that could define a season as the NHL trade deadline approaches. The Robertson Sharks rumor is a reminder of how quickly fortunes can shift. For a player like Robertson, a move to San Jose could be the spark he needs to break out as a star. For the Sharks, it's a chance to add a proven scorer to their rising team. What do you think, Leafs and Sharks fans? Is this the blockbuster we've been waiting for? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's debate. And if you're as excited as I am, hit that like button and share this video with fellow hockey junkies. The 2025-26 season is shaping up to be unforgettable, and this trade could be the spark that lights the fire.